All right, Shalom. First off, and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem Kakwadas. We give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and this is Sid Shalom to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. Okay, coming to America, okay, the suspension of habeas corpus and the government, searching without warrants. Okay, so this is coming soon. Okay, America, which is Rome all over again. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Okay, so habeas corpus. Okay, it means a writ requiring a person under arrest to be brought before a judge or into court, especially to secure the person's release unless lawful grounds are shown for their detention. Okay, the legal right to apply for a habeas corpus. Okay. So it says habeas corpus, okay, is a recourse in law through which a person can report an unlawful detention or imprisonment to a court or request that the court order the custodian of the person, usually a prison official, to bring the prisoner to court to determine whether the detention is lawful. Okay. And they're going to try to put something on Israelites, okay, and try to deem them as terrorists. With myself, I'm an Israelite. They try to say that we're a cult and of the worst people. Okay. Mark let me see. Yeah. I'm gonna get Luke 21 and we'll start at 10. It says, "Then said he unto them, Nations shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." So race wars are going to come, and you're going to have World War III. Okay, it says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences." Okay, right now we're in the pestilence. Okay, and the beginning of a famine. Okay, and different places earthquakes have been happening. It says, "And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven." There are a lot of I was just looking at a video earlier. Okay. And you can go check it out. Let me see. The video is more sips are coming. The brother, the elder of Great Millstone, Baltimore, okay, the head of the camp. He sent this video to brothers, okay, more sips are coming. Okay, Gina Maria Colvin Hill, okay, and she sold a still.
All right, my kingdom's looking good. My neighbor's looking like he.
Sorry about that. Yeah, she sold the still of basically UFOs, so-called UFOs, which are the chariots of the Lord. Okay, that's just a picture. Okay. This was April the 2nd. Okay. Today is April the 8th. Okay. And then, I believe they said, pink moon today. Okay. Was last night. Okay. When the sun set. Okay. It says, "But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it, therefore, in your hearts not to meditate before what you shall answer. Okay. It says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. And you shall be betrayed by both parents and brethren and kinsfolk and friends, and to some, and it says, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Okay. It says, and you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but there shall not an hair of your head perish. Okay. In your patience possess ye your souls. Okay. And this happened, back during, 70 AD, but you can also put it towards this time also. Okay. But yeah, we're coming upon those times, because, and how do we know this? Because the scriptures say so. Okay. Revelation 2 verse 10, and it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life. Okay. So that's just suspension of habeas corpus right there. Okay. Let me see. Matthew 10 and 22. And you shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endures to the end shall be saved. Okay. Matthew 10 and 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Okay, and that's not talking about when you die and you go to hell. Okay, that's not what that's talking about. Okay. First Peter 5 and 8, it says, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walks about seeking whom he may devour. Okay. And that's one of the mindsets that they have towards, Israelites. Soon they're going to try to find a way to get rid of us. Okay. And here go another scripture, Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay. Right now the Constitution, is up, and they said that, judges can suspend the Constitution, and if you they're not going to put it out there, yeah, this is martial law. They're going to say a state of emergency, which, a lot of these states are in a state of emergency, and hey, the next big thing that could happen, man, could be the next thing to push the chip, man. If a attack happened, or, the dollar bill collapses, something, you know. But it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay? And we coming upon this time. Okay? The elect aren't going to take that RFID chip. Okay? They're not going to be down with, the mark of the beast, the system. Okay? So, um, you're going to have family members, that turn, certain brothers in, and Esau, they also know that, where brothers stay at, and some brothers gonna have to live off the grid, you know. But ultimately Yahweh is gonna protect his his men. Okay. Um Let me see. Yeah, the Lord is gonna protect his men, so you really shouldn't, have nothing to worry about. Okay. Now going into the scriptures about them searching without a warrant. Okay. Um Let me see. Which warrants are the whole thing. Some of them are unrighteous decrees, and then you have the whole thing in general when they go into people houses, what they're gonna do, is that's unrighteous also. Okay, but Luke 19:43, it says, "For the day shall come upon you that your enemies shall cast a trench about you and compass you round and keep you in on every side." That going into, the National Guard right now, you know. Uh they're not doing it on a major level. They were saying in New York, if you if you was found to leave uh New York and was in Rhode Island, then they would be doing house to house searches and stuff like that. If you got New York license plates, they'll come to you and make you do a self quarantine. You know, but and when it comes down to the men of the Lord, I see them, you know, going at the men of the Lord to try to you know uh get them. Okay, just like how if they was to have a search warrant. Okay, it says, "And shall lay you even with the ground, and your children within you, and they shall not leave in you one stone upon another, because you knewest not the time of thy visitation." And that's one of the reasons why we're watchmen, okay, onto the house of Israel. A lot of these, scoffers was just, talking about, our people who don't know what's going on. They're gonna get caught off guard, you know. But when that happens, of them trying to come after the men of the Lord, okay, this scripture comes into play. Isaiah 59 and yeah, I'm gonna start at 19. And says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them." Okay? And that's when those spiritual powers come into play too, man. You know, um, our our ancestors, which we are our ancestors, okay, they've been in prison before. You have stories of, men of the Lord who were in prison, okay? And next thing you know, an angel came and, unlocked the gates, and they just walked out free, you know? Um, Let me see. Here go one. Um, and this is another lesson too, right here, man. Okay. Um, Acts 5 and 16, it says, There came also a multitude out of the cities round about unto Jerusalem, bringing sick folks. Okay, and that's they when it might have a mass uh awakening, man. A lot of Jake, try start coming out to camps and stuff like that. And they'll be all you guys aren't practicing your social distancing. You know that's one of the things that could happen. You know, it says, and them which were vexed with unclean spirits, and they were healed every one. Then the high priest rose up, and all they that were with him, which is the sect of the Sadducees, and were filled with indignation, and laid their hands on the apostles, and put them in the common prison. It says, But the angel of the Lord by night opened the prison doors, and brought them forth, and said, Go stand and speak it in the temple to the people all the words of this life. And when they heard that, they entered into the temple early in the morning and taught. But the high priest came, and they that were with him, and called the council together, and all the senate of the children of Israel, and sent the prison to have them brought. But when the officers came and found them not in the prison, they returned and told, saying, The prison truly found we shut with all safety, and the keepers standing without before the doors. But when we had opened, we found no man within. Okay, so it's possible, that the Lord could, deliver the elect, during those times, you know, from out of those prisons, you know, is very well possible. Okay, but it's also possible that we may have to, die, in those prisons, you know. So with that, man, the elect is going to be protected, man. You know that's pretty much it, man. Lord willing, this was edifying, man. I want to say shalom till next time.